Hello, everyone. Hello, good afternoon. Our seniors are in a health crisis today. Even though seniors are living longer, they're not living better. And today, we want to fix that. We've got some solutions that I personally have used in my life. I'm 65 years old and I've recently lost 30 pounds. And one of the main things that I realized and noticed was the challenge that seniors have, and it is mental health. We are not addressing the root of the problem. And I think that's where health begins. Good health begins with your mental health. So today, I've got some solutions, and let's see if somebody will join this afternoon. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sima, and I'm I've created my channel to help seniors with their health, happiness, and prosperity. So come on in the room. Come on, we're getting started. And I've got 5 tips that I want to share with you today. Good thing is you can watch this live after I'm done, but I want to make 5 points today to help out some seniors. To help out some seniors. Yes. So the first thing I want to discuss is mental health, and it's a solution to help seniors to improve their lives. In fact, I was talking to a friend of mine, an acquaintance of many years. She's 10 years older than myself, and she's suffering with some great health challenges. And after she discussed all of her health challenges, then she shared with me what she does physically and what her diet is like. And she's drinking pop all the time. So that's a problem within itself. So when you're trying to change your life or trying to improve your life, you definitely need to change some of your diet as well. And so that's one of the other reasons. So mental health, changing your diet can change your life. Taking time off for yourself is very important. And thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by this channel. We're talking about the crisis that our seniors are in. And even though it looks like, and it's true, people are living longer, they're just not living better. Um, I've personally experienced some better health, and I've lost 30 pounds. Hello there, Fulton. I have lost 30 pounds, and it took a whole lot to accomplish that. I had to change my old ways. And you've got to be willing to change your habits to change your life. You know what it's called when you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. It's called insanity. So I want to help our seniors. Let's get our mental health in order. I also recently reached out to a lady. She's 85 years old. She's 20 years older than myself. I visited her and I was attempting to leave, and she told me, "Don't leave. Seniors want to be able to recall and remember their past and talk about their history. And that's also a help for our mental health. So help seniors in that space. Visit them, see about them, and don't forget about them." Now let's get to that thing I talked about, diet. A lot of our seniors don't want to change their old habits. I remember growing up, and my father, he was diabetic, and he drank Pepsi all the time. Hi there, Dylan. Sri. He kept on drinking Pepsi and eating all this fried food and gravies and rice. It was delicious, and my mom was a great cook, but all of that kind of eating did not lend itself to a healthy life. And so, what we're doing is now we're masking the problem. We're masking our problems with medicines as opposed to supplements. That's my other point. Another thing I did was I started taking vitamin D3 K2, and that's a better supplement than taking medicines. We got to live more natural using the foods that God has given us, the greens from the earth. You know, our fruits, our vegetables, especially even more than fruits, because fruits are sweet. Hello there. And listen, if you've got some questions, put it in the chat. And welcome to my channel. My name is Simon. I'm here to help seniors with their health, happiness, and prosperity. Check out some of my other videos where I, I share with you 4 things that I do to maintain a healthy weight. I've lost 30 pounds. And that's part of the key, too, to health. But if you are blessed to take some time off work, set aside some time off work, off your job, and just focus on you. You can't keep worrying about other things, other matters. If you can't handle you and take care of you, how can you handle and take care of somebody else? You know what they say about when you're on an airplane? You get the float first. You get the oxygen mask before you try and help someone else. Like and subscribe to my channel too. I'm growing my channel as we speak right now. So please share with someone or like and subscribe to get more great content. And you can go and check out some of my other past videos as well to update yourself on things that I do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. I'm 65 years old, and thanks for the thumbs up. It's very important. And in fact, once you get older, your age, your challenges kind of shift where you may gain weight or you might lose weight. And those hormones play a part. And another thing that's very, very important is you've got to see these doctors, follow up on the specialists, see your cardiologist, see your endocrinologist, see your endodontic, see your gastroenterologist. I'm seeing all these doctors. See your gynecologist if you're a lady. Men, see your male doctor. You've got to do these things. Follow up on those points because those specialists are the ones who actually, hey there, Zara, those specialists are the ones who can check on those hormones, and if whether you've got some adrenaline problems, or you have a thyroid problem, you've got to check on those, follow up on those visits. It's not fun going, but typically it's going to save you from the emergency room. And that's what we're trying to get our seniors to do. Take that walk, go outside, get some sunshine, and eat better. Listen, you can't keep, no, it's other people watching too. There's some other, Dylan is back. Fulton is here. Thanks for coming back. Fulton Dylan, Sri Naren is here from, uh, are you? Okay, from where? Yes, tell us where you're from too. Tell me where you are from. Tell me. Last week I had folks from Zimbabwe, Australia, um, Dallas. I love people coming in from Dallas, New York, North Carolina. So I'm I've created this platform to expose some things in our lives that we are not addressing and things that you don't want to do. You want a different result, but you don't want to change. We've got to make a change in order to get change to happen. So I've dropped down 3 sizes from a 12 to a 6. I didn't mean to go that low. Italy, Cuba, yes, great to have you. Great to have you here. Got some questions in the chat. Let me know or tell me what you do to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's going to help somebody in the chat too. I know it's not fun talking about health because we want to bypass it. But if you don't have health, you don't have wealth. You understand what I'm saying? If you're not uh, wanting to grow and develop, that's what I want to say. So once I turned 64, I saw this change happening in my life. And I didn't feel like I was living on purpose. I was doing some things and I was helpful, helping my husband in his business, but I wasn't personally being satisfied. And you have to address your life's need. And our need is to live on purpose. We're born to live out our purpose and who we really are. And when you can get in a place where you are now thriving and supporting society as you were gifted to, then you feel better. You want to give yourself number one spot. You're the queen. You're the king. Okay, not your kids, not your spouse. Take time for yourself. Study yourself. Learn yourself. I've read so many books, and books help you grow. Leaders are readers. Readers are leaders. And you've got to read some books on faith, on self-development, how to increase your faith, how to increase your capacity to learn. Keep studying, keep listening, keep play games that challenge your mind like Scrabble and word scrabbles. Play stuff, do stuff like that. Um, it's so important because if especially if you have grandchildren, you want to be around for them to grow because your kids aren't going to train your grandchildren like you know they should be trained. You understand what I'm saying? Grandchildren give you a second chance at life to get it right with raising your kids. You know, the mistakes you made with your own children, you get a second chance with your grandchildren uh, if they allow you to. So you want to be around to celebrate with your grandchildren. You want to be around to celebrate their graduations and their proms, as my little granddaughter was telling me. She said, I want grandparents around to come and celebrate me at my events in life, the things that I enjoy doing. She bowls and she's going to graduate high school next year. So you don't know how important it is for young people and children to see you healthy and thriving. I remember my grandmother on my father's side, she was always sick from my growing up to as far as I can remember back. She was always ill, and I always felt uncomfortable going around her. You know, I didn't know. Thank you so much, Zara. I did not know how to approach her because she was ill and it made you feel uncomfortable, uneasy, uh, and it made you feel sad. To tell the truth, when you're around seniors who don't feel good, exactly. When you're around, it's a sad situation. Um, but you can age and age gracefully. I'm not saying that we all don't go through problems, challenges. We do. That's for sure. We go through challenges. We go through problems in our lives, but we got to find the answer. And there are answers. We just need to stick with them. Just make it a lifestyle change, as my son would tell me. He said, Mom, that's a lifestyle change. And that means you care about yourself. You got to love yourself enough to give up something to grow. Absolutely. Thank you, Zara. You have to love yourself so much and so deeply because nobody really is going to love you like you will love yourself. And I don't know that we all have learned really how to love ourselves. We're told to put other people first. That's kind of twisted because if we don't take care of who we are, guess what? Other people are going to treat us like we treat ourselves. The better you treat yourself, the better treatment. And you are worth something. You are more valuable than you will ever know. Your value, you are queens, you are kings, you are princes, and you've got to treat yourself just better. Time out for yourself. Stop trying to do so many things in life, too. You know, we're in this life, we've got a lot of outside noise, distractions, in this phone. I turn my phone off, well, I turn the sound on mute, right? It's good to turn the phone off because life is on that phone. It's life and death on this cell phone, right? And listen, if you don't shut that down, you're thinking other people's thoughts and their minds and just being a constantly a consumer. Let's get into being a producer. Let's be the one that gives the information that we know. Let's share. Let's get on Facebook. Let's get on YouTube, Facebook too. Yeah, get on YouTube. Get you a page. Everybody has a voice, and you want to speak your truth, but speak in a way that it can help somebody. You want to help somebody today, and that's my whole goal: is to help somebody get a different result. Uh, I just want to thank you for listening, hearing me out in this chat today. And thanks so much for joining. And thanks so much. Exactly. Rewind this tape. If you're looking and listening at the end, go to the beginning because I'm going to do better. And as I do better, I'm going to help my seniors to do better too, because there's 73 million. You probably heard me say this. There's going to be 73 million seniors over the age of 65 years old in the United States this year. Will be 1/5 of the population, 20% of the population. Thanks so much. Again, check out some of my past videos that'll help you grow, and make a comment in there. Ask your questions. I do respond, and I respond in my comments in the chats. Logging off. See you next video. Take care. Bye bye, Zara.